Good morning, Mr. Ice. Good morning, Ms. Jones. And good morning to our LPAS students and families.
Good morning, Ms. Case. Good morning, Mr. Ice. Good morning, boys and girls. And good morning, LPAS families.
Hello, everybody. It's February 22nd. It's a Monday, and we're ready to start our day. And I guess we will do that by saying the pledge to the flag. Ms. Jones, would you lead us today?
Yes. At this time, I invite you to stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Ms. Jones. Well, I hope you all had a great weekend. I tell you what, it just flies by. And I was glad to see some snowmen when I was driving around this weekend of all creations. And I saw some on Facebook from Texas. And you know how they say everything's big in Texas? They were using a tractor with the front hay lift to stack these humongous snowballs on top of each other. And I think it was probably at least 20 feet tall, the snowman. And that's not an exaggeration.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. I didn't see any of those here, but it's just fun to see everyone's creations in the snow. And it's slowly going away today, though.
I saw some nice snowmen too, but nothing like the pictures that you're describing from Texas.
Wow. It's insane.
Well, shall we do some celebrations?
Do we have any celebrations?
We have some birthdays today. It's Ariana and Thea's birthday today. So happy birthday to them.
Birthday. I hope you have a great day. Eat some cake for Miss Jones.
Yes, please. Plenty.
Okay, so we have several people watching this morning. We have Eli's watching us.
Good morning, Eli.
Lila says hello.
Good morning, Lila.
And big fat hi from Samira.
Hi.
And then someone had asked real quick about if you had pictures of a principal challenge. You can always just email that to us. And you can do it through the tiny URL on our portal, or just email it to us and we can be happy to share those even a couple of weeks later. I mean, that's fine. I love getting pictures and, like I said, fun emails. So feel free to always send those in. This week's could post some interesting pictures. We'll see.
Ooh. Can't wait to hear about that.
I know. Okay.
Well, should we then go to our spotlight?
Yes.
Our favorite time of day.
Get it.
He's dancing.
I see your flashlight. It still doesn't have batteries?
No.
The thumb dance. Okay.
Well, this morning we have Miss Juliet joining us. Good morning, Miss Juliet.
Good morning. Hello.
Hi.
And we also have Addison. Good morning, Addison.
Good morning, Addison.
It is so good to see both of you this morning. Miss Juliet, will you please let us know why you selected Addison this morning for the Student Spotlight?
Well, one thing, Addison is always on time, willing to share, participate, does a great job, and she always has all these interesting facts that she shares with us. It's really, really cool. And I just absolutely love her.
Well, Addison, that is exciting. I love the fact that you are always on time to your class and willing to share. And I know that you are such a kind student. So I know that you are also helpful to your classmates and so respectful. And I know something else. Miss Juliet says that you like to share facts. And you have been sharing a lot of facts this morning about those lovely fish behind you. But I was wondering, is there a fact that you would like to share with everybody this morning on our morning meeting?
Yes, that would be real.
Oh, I think.
For me to share.
I think we're having some technical difficulties, Ms. Jones.
Addison? Addison, do you have someone there who could maybe help you leave and come back to the morning show and re-enter?
We were doing so good before the show started.
I know, we had no glitches.
I know. And she always has wonderful, interesting facts, which kind of reminds me when I was growing up too, because when I always had a bunch of interesting facts too when I was growing up.
I think you're back, Addison.
Addison, I think you're back. You want to share your fact with us now?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
These are African cichlids. And they are lots of colors of the rainbow. I know that for sure. One of them will actually be rainbow when they grow up and get older. And some of them are just plain yellow or orange. And, well, we have peacocks right here. And we also have...
Hey, Addison, I have a question about your fish. Do you give them all names?
Well, yeah.
That's a lot of names to come up with.
It really is. And then she also told us that they are not saltwater fish. So I just found that fascinating that she had so much information about the different types of fish that they have in that tank. And plus, she has the coolest background of anyone on our show.
I didn't realize there were that many exotic freshwater fish.
Yeah, they are
Freshwater, I think
beautiful.
like catfish and bass and salmon. Not cool fish like you have. I mean, those are good and fine fish, but yours are super cool. So
They really are. And then Addison, can you tell me one thing you like about NTI, one thing you like about working from home doing your schoolwork?
Well, I like to be in my house at this time of year, and well, I like to be with my friends, and I just really like being at my house with my family and with you on the computer.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
A perfect answer, Addison. I love that answer. That was amazing.
hey, Addison, what is your favorite subject at school? Just if we were even in regular school, what's your favorite subject of the day?
Well, my favorite subject is art.
You like art? Miss Rushing's always watching.
Art and drama. I love art and drama and math. I love
Great.
Wow.
That is awesome.
We have
Addison,
a couple of comments out here. Miss Jones, would you like me to share them?
please do. I was reading some of those. I can't wait to see them.
Yeah. First of all, here's a very special one. It's Daddy's Princess. We love you, sweet baby girl.
Oh, that is so sweet.
Miss Rich says your fish are beautiful. Great job and keep up the work. And then you have there's a flag. Aunt Tay Tay. Do you know Aunt Tay Tay? She's watching you this morning. That is awesome. Let's see. And then we have a couple of people were with you that they love art too. So you sounds like you like a lot of subjects, but some people are in the same boat and love those same exact ones. And when you get finished today, be sure to go back on and read all the awesome comments people have made about you. Okay.
Okay.
Well, Addison and Miss Juliet, thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you have a great rest of the day. Bye, Miss Juliet. Bye, Addison.
God.
Yay.
Awesome.
It was so cute.
Well,
Love the fish tank.
yes, I love it. So we had like a parent who made a great comment about one of our teachers over the weekend, and I wanted to share a little bit about that. So I have the picture. In this picture, we have Miss Haverstick with one of our students, and the string broke on the violin, and so she met them in a parking lot to fix the string, first of all, which is always sort of a pain if you've not had to do that, to get it in and get the peg just right. And then she even gave a little impromptu lesson on the spot, I understand. So we wanted to do a huge shout out to Miss Haverstick this morning for sort of going above and beyond NTI. I mean, she personally met the student to do that. And then while I was talking about, I know, isn't that awesome? I mean, those things just warm our heart. So it's just great. And then while I was on the subject of Miss Haverstick, I thought I would share just for a second a couple things they've been doing in their class to celebrate Black History Month. So first of all, they started back with working on student compositions, talking about harmony and melody and rhythm and how to layer all those together. And then they used the Google Chrome Music Lab to make their own compositions. And I heard some of these, and the students did a great job. Well, then she followed that by them studying a whole variety of composers from various backgrounds, including Black composers. And one of them specifically she shared was William Grant Still and his Afro-American Symphony No. 1. Well, they studied it, they looked at the score, and then they also learned that that particular piece of music was based on a poem by Paul Laurence Dunbar, who was a poet whose parents were slaves. And you may have heard of the high school in Lexington that's named after him. So I thought it was amazing how not only she took the curriculum of composition and all of the things that go into that, and then looked at composers from all backgrounds, and then even related it to poetry. So, I mean, that is like creme de la creme of teaching to me. So shout out all the way around to Miss Haverstick today. And then also, sorry, it was one other thing. They're going to follow that up with Black Violin. We're having an on-ramp series about Black Violin. And if you're not familiar, these are two classically trained one's violinist, one's a violist, and they play every type of music though on violin, hip hop, and they've performed with a variety of Billboard people. So it's neat to see the instruments used in a different context than a lot of people might associate them with. So
that's right.
They've been my music soapbox now.
They've been a great partner to us. We've had the Black violinists for quite a couple of years.
Yeah, that's great. So that's all I have to share on that.
Okay. Is it time for your challenge then?
I do have a challenge. So are you a picky eater, Miss Jones?
Yes.
You are? Ms.
Yes.
Are you a picky eater?
No. Ish, but not as much as Miss Jones. Miss Jones is really picky.
Interesting. My kids, when they were little, were sort of picky, and it was never felt that what one kid liked was what the other kid did not like. So like one liked green beans and the other one was like, ugh. And so, I see a lot of times.
You had a principal challenge even back then. It was a challenge for you to figure out what your kids would eat.
It was. I'm like, and then like one, he wouldn't eat ground beef. He only wanted like steak. And I'm like, I just need something cheap and quick to fix you. So anyways, so today they are neither one picky. They will try anything and eat anything because that's what sort of made them do over the years. And then if they didn't like dinner, they had to fix their own. So I am not picky, but there are a couple foods I do not like. And one is raw tomatoes. And so I make myself every year try raw tomatoes to make sure I haven't developed a taste for them. So even fresh out of the garden, don't like it. So my challenge this week, kids, is for you to try a food that you either, number one, maybe didn't like before and are going to try it again to give it a shot, or maybe number two, a food that you've never had before. So that's sort of a challenge. So if maybe you're not a big broccoli fan, maybe you could try it again and give it another shot. So because I think that, trying new foods and exploring is a great way to, first of all, just make you not so difficult to to make dinner for. I mean, first of all, that's the first thing. But then it makes you want to explore other things, and many different cultures have many different types of foods, and the more adventurous you are, you're going to really be able to branch out into all types of cuisine, which I love food, and you know that. So that's in the pictures. If you send pictures, I want to see faces of them trying the food. That's what I was like, could be interesting if it doesn't go well for the kids. So
those pictures could really be interesting.
I don't know. So
okay. Well, thank you, Miss Case, for that. Is there anything else on our show that we need to do before we do our creed?
That's all I have today.
I think that's it.
Okay. Well, I would like to say the creed today. If you don't mind, please raise your right hand. And we say, I believe I have unique gifts and talents which allow me to apply myself and achieve great things. I take pride in my attitude, my work, and my school. I make my own choices and am responsible for my own actions. I will make it a great day. So I want you to have a great day out there, everybody. Goodbye, ladies.
Bye-bye.